So I'm sure that you heard before about a term called the Book of Death. But do you know really what it is? These are books of death. Actually, the Book of Death, how to say it, it is a papyrus, and the length and the size of this papyrus and even the content of this papyrus, like it changes from a person to another, but it all has the same beginning. And the motive behind writing this book of death here is to guide the person who is moving to the afterlife, like the perfect way to guide a specific person how to survive like all the things that he's going to see in the afterlife, so he can be immortal forever. The most important book of death here in the Cairo Museum is not one of these. Actually, these are not complete book of death. They are like pieces, but we have a complete one here that belongs to Yoya and Toya. And let me give you like a brief introduction about Yoya and Toya. Yoya and Toya were the parents of Queen T, and Queen T, she was the wife of King I think Amenhotep III. This is the papyrus over here, but let's start from the beginning. What is so special about this papyrus that it is a 19.7 meter length. Like it is really so long, and I just want to take you with the basics of the papyrus over here. Like the papyrus starts with Yoya. You can see this is Yoya over here, and this is his wife Toya, and they are standing in front of Osiris, and Osiris is the god of the dead. So he's just welcoming them in the beginning here to the kingdom of death. And here you can see all these readings. So the most important thing about the Book of Death is it is full of spells. For example, we can see in this section, here speaking about this god, Ptah. This one is Horus. And the motive behind writing all these spells is to help the person to go safely to the afterlife. I think that you're curious about reading the name of the owner of the papyrus. So can you see there are like two feathers, like just ignore the first part. There's two feathers, means Y, and this letter here like a bird for O, which means Yo. And then this is this letter which means I again, so Yoi, and this letter for A, Yoya. And actually these are two different birds, and this is like a picture of a man to define the gender of the word. So actually here you can read the name of the Toya. Can you see the first section over here? Actually you can see you have to read it from up to down, then move left, up to down. So you can see this is the letter T, and this is the letter O, and then the letter Y, Toy, and then the letter A, so it's Toya. And then you can see this is a symbol of the female. So this is Yoya, and this is Toya, and these are some of the activities that they have to do in order to move safely to the land of dead. The most important section here is this one, the moment when their heart is weighted. So here we can see that Yoya, his heart over here is weighted by the scale of might, and the scale of might represents the truth. And this is Osiris, the god of death, and this is this baboon monkey, and they are waiting. If the heart of the person is heavier than the feather of might, then this baboon monkey is supposed to attack the heart and eat it completely, and then the person will not be able to move to the afterlife. So here, assuming that Yoya managed to survive this section, and here you can see this is might, okay, and this is the baboon monkey, and this is Yoya, and this is Osiris, and this is the scale of Maat. Here you can see Yoya in this ship moving further, and this is again his name, Yoya. You can see two feathers, one bird, Yo, and then Y-A, Yoya. And these are the gods. One of them is Thut, the god of wisdom, the one who writes like the results of the scale. And then we can find the god Amet. The god is Amet, and you know, I told you that the god Amet is also one of the gods who eats the heart of the person if it is heavier than the feather of Maat. But these are not actually the only book of death here. There are some other book of dead here also. They are attached to the wall. Just let's go to show you. Okay, this section is a little bit busy, but we will go around it. I just want to show you the other gods. Okay, you can see even here the writing is a little bit different. Osiris, Thut, the god Thut, and this is Sekhmet, the goddess Sekhmet. Okay. You can see also here. You can see the drawings are different. And here you can see this is a drawing of Anubis. Okay. And this is the evil snake, Abibi. One of the challenges that any person should pass and cross is the snake of Habibi. Now this section is free. I want to show you also some things here. These are also some book of death. And you can see even the drawings are different, because for every person he had like a specific book of death. You can see here standing in front of Osiris. And you can see here all the gods. So yeah, as I told you, every book is completely different. We will go back again to our main book, the book of death for Yoya and Toya, and then we will end this video there. So basically this one here is my favorite chapter in this book of death. And then, you know,